Live, the news you count on. NBC2 News at 11.
Yeah, there was blood from my property next door to where the car was parked.
A Lee County man is facing murder charges tonight for killing another man inside a St. James City home. It took deputies nearly 3 weeks and DNA technology to link 33-year-old Brant Kelling to the crime. Thanks for watching NBC2. I'm Kylie Gaylor.
And I'm Peter Bush. The brutal crime happened in the Flamingo Bay community on St. James City. NBC2's Gage Goulding is live outside that home talking to people who know Kelling.
Yeah, the folks in this community, they know the suspect, Brant Kelling, and it's because he only lives a couple streets over, so they're kind of neighbors with him. But it's not just that. Aside from that, he's also a handyman, and the people that have hired him, they tell me he's a hard worker. He has a great attitude. They could never, ever see him doing something like this. That is, unless he got angry.
I think anger and anger management may be part of it.
Gary Walker would know. He's seen Brant Kelling around, even hiring Kelling for some odds and ends around his house.
I had some good dealings with him. I knew some other neighbors around here who had good dealings with him.
His muscles helped him get jobs done around the Flamingo Bay community. But if you ask Gary, it's also what might have led to what happened the night of August 9th.
He was a very strong young man. And I think it could be a case where he didn't realize how much damage he could do. When anger gets involved, wrong dealings get involved, bad things can happen.
Deputies were called out here the next morning. Inside this blue trailer at the end of Sandpiper Drive, they found blood everywhere and a man dead with clear blunt force trauma.
I didn't hear any shots or this or that.
Another man, also named Gary, who lives across the street, walked outside to find deputies swarming his cul-de-sac.
Roped all the 4 houses off with crime scene tape.
One of those is his old house, directly across from where the man was killed.
Yeah, there was blood from my property next door to where the car was parked.
3 weeks later, and you can still see evidence markers on the trailer. It took that and the sheriff's office DNA technology to link Kelling to the crime. They used his DNA and fingerprints, which were a perfect match to bloody handprints found here.
More than just a little dispute to have something like this happen.
I think he was the kind of fella that you'd never have to be concerned about unless you got on his wrong side for some reason.
Yeah, it wasn't hard for deputies to track down Brant Kelling. That's because he was arrested on August 10th for an out-of-state warrant. Whenever deputies took him in, they noticed that he had swelling and bruising on his hands and his face. Tonight, he's locked up in the Lee County Jail facing a $1 million bond. I'm reporting live and local in the Flamingo Bay community here on St. James City. Gage Goulding, NBC2.